Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week wisdom and legacy building podcast. Today is day 901 of our trek, and it is Wisdom Wednesday. In honor of Independence Day in the United States, I'm going to delay our next essay and instead provide you with an overview of the Declaration of Independence. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. While we cherish the freedom that we have in the United States, I am truly thankful to be born and live in the United States. True freedom can only come from God through Jesus Christ, as we are told in Galatians chapter 5:1. So Christ has truly set us free. Now make sure that you stay free and don't get tied up again in the slavery to the law. So today we'll look at the Declaration of Independence and overview. The significant aspect of the Declaration of Independence is that it changed the American rebellion against Great Britain into a revolution. From April 19, 1775 until July 2, 1776, the war was being fought so that the colonists could regain their rights as Englishmen, which had been taken away by the British for the past 12 years, from 1763 to 1775. On July 2, 1776, the Second Continental Congress approved a resolution by Richard Henry Lee from Virginia that the United States colonies are, and of the right ought to be, free and independent states, and they are absolved of all allegiances to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved. This was truly a revolutionary statement. John Adams felt that July 2nd would be the day that would be honored with pomp and parades, with shows, games, sports, bonfires, and illuminations from one end of the continent to the other. July 4th is the day that we have chosen as our Independence Day. That was the day that the Second Continental Congress actually approved, but did not sign the Declaration of Independence, which was mostly written by Thomas Jefferson. It was actually signed on August 2nd, 1776. Other important historical events have had a lot to do with the sanctity of July 4th. It was the day that the news of the Louisiana Purchase arrived into Washington. Henry David Thoreau arrived at Walden Pond, and President Abraham Lincoln learned of the Union victories at Vicksburg and Gettysburg. However, the one incredible event that happened to ordain July 4th as something significant were the deaths of both Thomas Jefferson and John Adams on July 4th, 1826, only hours apart from each other. They had been close friends for many years. The Declaration of Independence is on public display at the National Archives in Washington, D.C. There are a lot more interesting facts that surround Independence Day. You'd be well served to study them on your own. The United States is a great country to live and to become a citizen. But just think how much greater our heavenly citizenship will be. Next Wednesday, we will return to our Old Testament as we look at Dr. Heiser's next essay titled Promise Undelivered. I believe that you'll find this another interesting topic to consider as we build our biblical worldview. Tomorrow we will continue with our 3-minute humor nugget that will provide you with just a bit of cheer, which will help you to lighten up and live a rich and satisfying life. So encourage your friends and family to join us, and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of the past 900 treks or read the Wisdom Journal, they are all found at wisdom-trek.com. I encourage you to subscribe to Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts so that each day's trek will be downloaded to you automatically. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.